Good morning and welcome back to Resourceful Living Homestead.
Yay!
Little Maverick with his dirty mouth from just finishing up breakfast is going to help me get this hydroponic system started. Now I'm still waiting on my shelving unit, and as soon as that arrives we'll be able to finish this, but I thought we'd go ahead and get our seeds started. So I've got my box here. Maverick's going to open it for me. Now this is a homemade 46 pod hydroponic system. Well, it's going to be a 46. This one's going to be my fill hole here. And I've got another one over here. So I've got two of them. These are my hydroponic baskets that I ordered on Amazon. I will link those in the description. Maverick is going to go drop one of these into each of the holes. And I'll show you why he's dropping those in there. I've got my soil pods over here soaking. I don't typically do it like this. I typically put them into the hydroponic and they soak up from the baskets, from the water inside the reservoir. But because I need to get this started and get seeds started, I don't have my shelving unit, so I don't want to fill these up with water and then be too heavy to lift onto the shelving unit. So I'm going to get them started when I've got the soil pods soaking, and I will go ahead and be able to start my seeds in the soil pockets because they're going to be wet, they're going to be moist. So the seeds can start germinating over the next few days while I'm waiting on the shelving unit to arrive. I've ordered the shelving unit twice. Well, I've ordered it 3 times, and twice it's come. It's been the wrong size. So, waiting to see how it pans out for the third one. But I do have a backup plan. So, anyway, Maverick's going to get all those put in there.
Yep.
And then we're going to get our soil pods in there. And I'll be able to fill this up from the reservoir, leaving that one blank. He's going to come over and get the other one done while I start putting the pods in there. Okay, so Maverick's getting that one filled up. I'm going to start dropping my soil pods into these.
Can I do that? Can I help?
And then I will let Maverick do the other one, because he loves helping Mimi. And because these are already going to be wet, my shelving unit will be here in a couple days. And because these are already going to be moist, I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and speed it up just a little bit. Because I feel like, you know, gardening season was yesterday. So I got to get this started. Or I'm not going to have enough starters when the garden is ready to be planted. I'm geared up. Ready to go. Nope, that was it. Okay, I'll let Maverick do the other one. So I got my little soil pods. I'm not sure what you call those, but you just drop the seeds right down in there. I've got my seed packets ready, what's going in there. And take it over there. I'll hold it when you...
Okay.
Maverick's going to get them in these over here.
It's soft.
Yep. Well, they're wet. So that's one. He's my little helper. He helps me a lot. He's learning so many new things. And we just got the approval to go to his 2nd grade class. And in fact, all the 2nd grade classes in the beginning of May. And we're going to teach the kids how to grow microgreens.
Yay!
hydroponic style. So that's going to be very exciting.
Yep.
For him to have his Mimi at his class, and all the second graders are going to get to learn how to grow their own stuff. I think it's going to be a great lesson. They'll have the whole month of May for the seeds to grow, and they can watch each day how much they grow. It's going to be a fun lesson.
But I already did microgreens, so
Maverick already knows how to do it because there is a video of him growing microgreens here when I taught him how to do it here, and he watched them grow and he was like, wow, they would grow like an inch overnight. Okay, he's getting to the final two.
so soft.
And then we'll bring you guys back along when we're dropping our seeds in there. We're going to be very slow to drop our seeds in so we can make sure we tag the seed properly with our little tags that we have. So, hang tight for that part. Okay, Maverick and I are going to get started on getting some of our seeds planted. So we've got our soil pods in there, and I've got my labels made. This whole hydroponic system will be nothing but tomatoes. Like our slicer tomatoes and our Roma tomatoes. So we've got some tweezers. I'm going to show Maverick how we're dropping the seed down in there. So we're just doing 3 of each right now.
Yep.
Except for the brandy wine. So come around here, Maverick, and let me show you how we're going to do it. We're going to drop 2 seeds in each pod. We should have enough seeds to do that. That's 2, 4, we got 6 seeds right there. So we'll start with, well, we only need, I was going to soak my seeds first, but I think with my pods being wet for a couple days before we are actually adding water, I think that's going to help. So we're going to, this one's a big one and a small one, a big one and a small one. So let me see the tweezers. I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. So we're going to take the seed like this. Might be easier to take it out of my hand. And we're gonna put the seed in there like this. We're going to drop it down in there. And this is the brandy wine. So we're going to drop it down in the hole, straight up and down like that.
Okay.
And that will help it to germinate quicker. And that one did not drop down in there. Let's turn the light on. Okay, stop fidgeting with that. And come on in here. You want to do the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Come right here.
Okay.
And here's the next brandy one. So it's going to go down in there. So pick it up so it drops down in there long way. Nope. Pick it up.
Can I use these two?
Yeah. Okay. Now drop it down in there.
Having troubles here.
Perfect. Drop it down in that hole right there.
Keep dropping.
Well, okay, get this other one. You don't want to squeeze it. Just really gently pick it up because we don't want to damage the seed.
Yeah, I'll just do it with hands.
Nope, I want you to do it with the tweezers. Help me show you. Just pick it up like that. We're going to drop it down in there. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we've got the Brandywine is done. The next one that we have in line is the mortgage lifter.
Mortgage lifter.
And we've got 1, 2, we're going to do 3 pods of this, so we're going to need 6 seeds.
6 seeds.
Ooh, that's a bunch.
Those look like the...
They're all tomato seeds, so they all look the same.
Oh, that's why.
Let me see how many we got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 3 of them away. We'll save all the seeds we can. Okay, so we're just pulling out 6 seeds, okay? So this one, and this one will each get 2 seeds in it. So go ahead, out of my hand, and pick up
2 seeds.
And we're not going to bore you guys with doing every one of them. We'll, I just want him to get it down on how to do it. Perfect.
And another one in there?
Yep.
So close. There we go.
Okay, let's do another one, and then we'll speed up a little bit. And these are our mortgage lifter. You gotta get under it. Okay. The tiny little seeds sometimes are hard to pick up.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll bring you guys back along when we get all these seeds planted.
What about
And
the other one?
for the tomatoes, and then we'll work on the other hydroponic. Okay, so we've got all of our beginning starters on our tomatoes, our slicer tomatoes, and our Roma tomatoes, all seeded. Now we're going to move over to the bell pepper and hot peppers, and then see how much space we have left for some other things. Okay, so I have all of my tomatoes, all of my Romas, all of my bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, and then the hotter peppers are all planted in the hydroponic. What I have left to do in the hydroponic will be my celery, my carrots, my beets. Let's see what else I've got right here. So carrots, cabbage, and celery. So cabbage, carrots, and celery are what I have left. So as I do up potting from the hydroponic that I have in here already, I've got some things already started in here. And as I'm ready to up pot these, then I will come back and plant the carrots, the beets, and the celery. Because I believe those are going to take the longest to germinate and come up. So then I can just leave those in the hydroponic while the others are all in the grow tent. And here's what I've got done in my grow tent right now. I've got it all set up. I've got 2 lights here staggered on each of the shelves. Got some micro dwarf tomatoes down there. I've got red acre or golden acre cabbage, some ruby queen beets, and artichoke that's in here right now. I've got some, what do I have up here? Forgot. Celery. I do have some celery going up there. It's not doing anything yet. I've got it covered. I don't have a light up here on the top because I want that to stay dark in there. So, as things start growing, things will be potted. And I give it 4 weeks and this grow tent's going to be full. So anyway, that's going to be it for this little video of planting the hydroponic. Well, actually, I'll wait to end the video once I get my shelving unit set up and get these all in place and get my water and my nutrients into my tubs and have my grow lights on. So anyway, I'll bring you guys back along for the next phase of this. But for now, these can start germinating. Hey guys, I'm going to show you what I am working on. Let me... So I had been waiting on this shelving unit to come in. It finally came in. I ordered a 5-tier. And really all I needed was a 4 for this to work. For this homemade hydroponic system. So I allowed enough space. My grow lights are underneath and they're pretty much tucked under this little lip. But this gives me growing space for my starters that I have. And I'm in the process, I've already added my nutrients. I'm in the process of filling this one up. But I've got that one filled up. I'm going to give it a little spritz on the top of the pods that are inside because they've dried out just a little. Although I have been spritzing them every day. And I've got some that are starting to germinate already. And then tonight I'm going to turn the lights off and let these rest in the dark. And then I'll turn them on in the morning before I leave for work. But anyway, check that out. So I'll be able to grow 46 more plants at one time on top of the 20 I have up there. So I'll be able to grow 66 plants at one time with this hydroponic system. I still could add something else to the top. I thought about putting this hydroponic system up there since it has a grow light on it and then make another one of these. But I'm not sure I want to have to get a step stool out every time I need to do something with this. So I may leave it at that for now and just use the top to store my extra supplies on. But anyway, that's going to wrap up my video of building my homemade hydroponic system and seeing it all in place. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the update for this.